This whole segment is being recorded with cans and strings.
That is the technology. Mm-hmm. It's just digital. Digital cans. Digital strings.
Quantum strings.
I mean, the argument could be made.
Listen to this, we're playing a game. If it's a swing and a miss, then we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, October 5th. 2017.
Hello!
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
Podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
And I'm Cody.
And joining us this week
oh, snap.
is a very special first-time guest.
Yes.
A Mr. Jacob Keller.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
That's Jacob Keller.
That was his voice. We recorded it, and it happened then.
It did.
And you heard it, ideally.
If you're listening to this, and you don't have like selective hearing where you skip over all the voices that aren't ours. Yeah.
My wife has that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's rough.
It skips over all the voices that aren't ours?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does she...
I don't know. It's the doctors don't know what's going on.
It's very difficult for you.
That's right. So I do the podcast to forget my woes, and then Dave brings them up again.
That's what I do. All right, well, since we have a first-time guest and it's special and we got to make sure that everything is understood about what we've been doing and who the hell they are. See
Good
what I did?
save. That was a solid save.
Let's get started with the very first segment.
Hey, Dave, where is the best place to find cookbooks?
China.
What would you do if you needed to cook a recipe that involved like 40 pounds of garlic?
I would buy an extra oven.
What is the best way to... what day is it, Dave?
Oh, I was going to say Pilates, but today is October 5th. And according to the National Day Calendar, which can be found at nationaldaycalendar.com,
Yay!
that makes it National Get Funky Day.
Ooh. Oh, dear.
National Rhode Island Day. National Do Something Nice Day.
Nerds.
And National Apple Betty Day. National Get Funky Day. Find your groove and
boy.
get funky on October 5th
I
for
regret
National
this
Get Funky
decision
Day.
immediately.
Turn up the energy, improve the mood, smile, laugh, dance, and share the enthusiasm everywhere you go. National Get Funky Day encourages everyone to break out of their funk and get funky.
Wait. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not allowed to use funk in two different ways in the same sentence.
Right?
Funk and funk. Funk.
As a constrictor, too. You have to
Right.
break out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we add a little spice to our everyday routine, it keeps life interesting.
I don't want funky spice.
Watch your interactions between customers, coworkers, and loved ones improve.
She's my least favorite Spice Girl.
Funkiness is infectious. National Get Funky Day is a day to celebrate life, spread love, laughter, and light. How to observe.
Funk.
Get funky by wearing the brightest clothes, dance to happy music, smile, laugh, let your hair down, John. High five and hug people. Have
At
a
the same
party.
time.
Help a neighbor. Be positive and have fun. Whatever you do, step out of your normal and get funky.
Wait, what if my normal is having fun?
Get out of it and get funky.
Dave, how do you get out of your funk?
With a funk, of course. I funk that funk.
Did you purchase your funk at Target?
It was on sale. I got a 12-pack. The goal is to generate as much positivity as possible. That the day...
It's still
Oh,
going.
God. Here you go, guys. Do a sentence breakdown on this.
I'm going to regret this.
The goal is to generate as much positivity as possible, that the day will go down as the funkiest in history.
What?
Use hashtag National
No.
Get Funky Day to share on social media.
Destroy grammar.
History. Funky Town Fitness founded National Get Funky Day to help people break free of their comfort zones and let loose for a fun and exciting day throughout the country.
George Clinton is so disappointed right now.
When people get funky,
Oh, there's still more.
they get happy. They have fun, and the world becomes a more positive place. This day evolved from the incredible way the community happily came together to help complete strangers in the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew. The registrar National Day Calendar proclaimed National Get Funky Day to be observed annually beginning on 2017.
They completed strangers? Mm-hmm. That was the verb. The verb was to complete.
To help complete strangers.
Yeah, you need to finish this stranger. The stranger is incomplete. You need to help complete them.
With funkiness.
With funkiness. But don't be in a funk while you're getting funky.
All right, we called a session, this fifth session in this trial, the murder trial of John Bigsby.
I'm John Bigsby.
Yes, sir.
I object, Your Honor. Badgering the witness.
Sustained, I guess. I want to pause before we get underway, and I would like to just clarify what all is happening in the defense counsel's booth there. There's a lot of colors.
I object, sir. This is chartreuse.
That's one of many colors.
I'm John Bigsby.
Yes. Yes, sir. If you wouldn't mind, please speak through counsel. Unless you're in the witness booth.
Tell him I'm John Bigsby.
I object. He's John Bixby.
You object to him being John Bigsby?
Right.
I see. Would the defense counsel and the prosecution please come to the judge, please?
All right.
All right, Your Honor. What do we got going on here?
Prosecutor.
Yeah.
I notice and I appreciate that you and your entire team are dressed in suits, and it's very appropriate.
That's my professor at
I
Brown
object, Your
University.
Honor. His suit is too straight.
In what way?
It's got too many little penny straps down the side. It's too many. That's a tuxedo pant. Just pointing that out.
Is this true?
The dry cleaner lost my good pants, and I needed something I couldn't wear.
Your Honor, that's grounds for a mistrial. My client should be set free.
That's not even. There's no even remote law that supports that. That's
I'm going to have to
ridiculous.
take that under consideration.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The defendant is wearing board shorts.
Yes, I see that. And
These are my dress board shorts.
Mr. Bixby,
It took me many days to get him into those.
whereas I first saw your garb as a nuisance, I am now feeling, I don't know, happier somehow.
Your Honor.
They have a crease in them and everything. Look at this.
It's essential to my case, sir.
He is still being tried for murder, you understand?
Yes, sir, but Thursday is the Lord's wife's day, and that means he's abstained from all charges.
I'm not familiar. Do you have
You cite
Something
precedent
in
for
the-
that? I don't think you can cite precedent for that, counselor.
He does have the third and final testament to the Bible.
That's
It's
see.
the Book of Bixby.
You know, we do have to submit our evidence ahead of time. It's not in any of the exhibits.
My apologies, Your Honor. He's still writing it as we speak.
Okay.
Almost done. I'm almost done. Wait until you see what I do with Revelation.
Okay.
He's about to have one. That's not the name of the book.
I see. You may take your seats again.
Thank you, Your
Yes.
Honor.
For the first witness, we'd like to call Mr. John Bigsby back to the stand.
Here we go.
I'm John Bigsby.
Yes, sir. Please take your seat.
Yes, sir.
And you are still under oath.
Okay.
Okay. The prosecution?
Mr. Bigsby,
Yeah.
was it not true that after the police found the bloody knife in your car, that blood matched not only that of your wife, your ex-wife, your second ex-wife, her aunt who was in prison at the time, and her dog, but also yourself?
Yes.
Objection,
That
Your
was
Honor.
not true.
Yes, counsel?
It's a butter knife made of butter.
That's fine. I'm just noticing now your cravat that you're wearing is
Do you like it, sir? It's
is
paisley.
that paisley with tie-dye?
My mom made it for me, sir.
That's amazing. I'm just,
Your Honor, can we get to the matter at hand here, please?
you know, I'm just trying to share the enthusiasm. I'm just feeling a little, kind of an energy. It's of an improved mood.
It should
Makes
be
me
the
want
energy.
to smile and laugh and dance.
It should be the energy of justice, Your Honor.
Yeah, well, it's just, I'm noticing a little bit of an extra spice going on in my everyday routine.
Okay. Request permission to continue with examining the witness?
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course.
So yeah, that's not true. You are correct in saying that it is not true.
Mr. Bigsby, we have the police report showing that this knife, which was not made of butter, I don't know where opposing counsel is coming up with this, was found in your possession with multiple blood samples on it.
Right, but you mentioned a dog in there. There was no dog blood on that knife.
There was just all the other blood.
I never stabbed a dog.
Okay.
I'm not a monster.
Prosecution, can you please rest for a second?
Yes?
I'm just noticing, Mr. Bigsby, I mean, those have to be the brightest clothes I've ever seen.
Your Honor.
Are they not, sir?
They make me want to dance to happy music. Smile.
Look, wait.
Laugh.
Look, watch what happens to my tennies when I
Put
bump them on the
them up.
ground.
Put them up
Okay, yeah.
so I can see.
This is...
When I bump on the ground, they light up. You see that?
This pleases the court.
Objection, Your Honor. The prosecution did not say whole words. He just made grunting noises.
Sustained. That was fun.
That was good. I was basically perjuring himself, and the judge is like, no, this is pretty neat.
Oh, man.
No idea why I was Southern in that one. Just went-
Why not? Speaking of why, it's one of the letters. Let's move it forward.
Yay.
What have you been up to? To what up have you been?
Jacob.
Jacob Keller.
Hi.
Jacob.
Jacob Michael Keller, no less.
Why don't
He shares a middle name with my brother.
you tell us who you are and what the heck you've been doing?
Well, I'm two gremlins standing on each other like a Muppet Man, but it's a gremlin man.
I wondered about that, but I
Lots of
didn't want to
hair
say
and
anything.
skin. And
The weird thing is that they both speak at the exact same time.
Right?
yeah, one's a high tone, low tone.
They kind of merge together. And
Overtone talking, gremlin style.
so now we know what you are.
Correct. Well, let's see here. I am fellow classmates of y'all. That's the formal term.
Y'all. All y'all.
And I live in Los Angeles. I work in the old movie biz. I make movie picture shows. That's what they call it.
So if you want to be an
That
actor
is.
or an actress, send us your headshot and we'll forward it on to Jacob, and he'll
That's
definitely
correct.
hire you.
We are looking for women, let's see, 18 to 24, for a bikini shoot, a commercial later today.
Okay, you
At
didn't tell
Folsom
me
Lake.
that before I submitted my package.
Sorry. So all the
I'll
ladies,
still do it.
all the
I'm just a little
ladies
disappointed.
submit your headshots. Let's see here.
I would like to be considered.
It's under advisement. Thank you.
That's all I ask for.
Cody sits on the chair of the Council of the Bikini Contest.
We're all sitting in chairs.
Let's see. I'm a filmmaker, a director, and sometimes a writer. I'm not the best writer in the world, but I do the comedy thing. I make PG and family-friendly films.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've worked in Hollywood for 6 years now, and was coming back into town to hang out with y'all. And
Cause trouble.
thanks for having me on the show.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show.
Our pleasure, of course.
My short film just finished its festival tour, and
Nice.
yeah, it won two film festivals, which is pretty great.
What's it called?
It's called Super. It's about two boys competing over whose superhero is better, and then find out that they're
not
friends.
relatable to anyone at all who was ever a
None.
child.
Definitely.
Superheroes are not that popular these days, particularly in Hollywood.
Correct.
Not really a thing.
Yeah. So essentially, the entire short film was a conversation between my best friend about who would win in a fight, Batman or Superman.
Yes.
Now, for
The
copyright
perennials,
reasons,
yeah.
I cannot use them, so I will call them Super and fellow and
Fat individual.
flying guy.
Yes.
And so we were debating who would actually win, and we could never come to a conclusion. And many years went by of this conversation, and then they made a film, which really didn't solve it either, and was not necessarily.
Did it cause more problems than it
I
solved?
think it caused
it
more
did,
problems.
In many
than it solved.
senses of that phrase.
You know, I think it was J. Michael Straczynski. He wrote a one-off in The Brave and the Bold that did a really good job of answering that question, which was that
question.
no one would win. They
Nobody
would destroy the world.
The world would
And it would-
implode. Yeah.
And everyone would be sad, and also dead.
But in that order.
Yeah.
Sad then dead.
Yeah, it's very important.
Not dead then sad. That's
Right.
just ridiculous. Please, people. The show's based in logic. So anyway, so I'm here to talk about my film, and we're going to be releasing it in probably a week. So check all of the sites, and the boys will, I'm sure, post on all of their
We will.
medias of the social. And so that's pretty much it. So the next project's already starting to move forward. It's a feature film, and so this is getting awareness that I actually know what I'm doing, even though I don't.
I believe in you, Jacob.
Thanks, guys. And I just want to make good, wholesome content with a point and a story that everybody can like.
And that's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Glad we could break that streak for you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much what's up with me. I'm currently working on the show Superstore for NBC.
Awesome.
I've worked with more than a handful of stars than I can count. So maybe this is the Hollywood edition of Wasting All the Time. I don't know.
You are definitely our biggest get thus far.
Yeah, I'm the most famous guest that you guys have had.
You're welcome. This should real boost for your career.
It really does. I think it will, guys. Scorsese's going to call me right after this, I can tell.
He's an avid fan of the podcast.
I think he is.
Yeah, he mostly writes complaints.
Right.
But he's invested,
He cares.
We'll take it either way.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's what's up with me.
Nice.
Making movies, living the Hollywood dream,
Very nice.
It's great. It's making magic every day. What more could you ask for?
Right? Who wants to follow that?
Cody,
Oh, God. Oh,
you spoke.
I did, unfortunately. Still riding my motorcycle. It's still the best thing.
Awesome.
I just as in of the recording, got another audiobook audition. I landed one finally.
Rad.
There were a
Fantastic.
string of rejections because
Because that's life.
that's life in the big city.
That's the air quotes biz.
Yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. So I'm going to start working on that. My parents have a food boat. It's a boat. I think I may have mentioned it a couple times. I don't know. They have a boat down on the Sacramento River.
Is this like a food truck but a boat?
Yeah.
I thought it was a Willy Wonka thing where it's a watercraft, but it's made out of edible objects.
Oh, I like that better.
That-
They should
Yeah,
do
that
that's
is
a lot
cooler.
harder to get approved by the
That's a
county.
lot cooler.
I don't understand.
Can your parents
they-
do that instead? Because I like
you mean
that
there's
more.
regulations? I don't-
Yes.
It just brings a whole new meaning to sushi boat.
Man, it's made of fish anyway.
Well, that's also rice, and rice gets soggy.
It's natural for the environment, guys.
No, fish has mercury in it.
100% biodegradable.
I don't understand. Are you more upset about the raw fish or the fact that we use fish on harnesses to drive it?
They like it. They like working as part of a team.
So they have a food boat.
They have a food boat, and for my brother's birthday, all the family went out in the food boat and just had a little party, and it was a lot of fun. And we're coming back, and my dad's like, hey, can you guys stop moving around so much? It's getting really hard to steer the boat. And we're like, we're not really moving. Mostly everyone is sitting down. We take off the cover to the bilge, which is the little under compartment that is supposed to be totally dry, and it was about 2 inches from flooding onto the deck.
Oh, good.
And we are an hour and a half from the dock. So we just started bailing like crazy. And since it's in the middle of the boat.
Why was there hay on the boat?
Oh man, Dave, you have competition. That was awful. How many kids do you have? 400 with dad jokes like that?
I actually
jokes like
okay.
that.
So new thing. I'm engaged. I
Yay!
keep telling. Thank you. I keep telling my fiance I need to have kids to justify my dad
Right.
jokes.
Yeah.
You can boo me off if you want. So did you guys have to whip out paddles and things?
We had. Luckily, there were some like bowls and things we could use to bail, but because the bilge access compartment was in the very center of the boat, we had to do a bucket brigade to get it to the window where we could dump it out.
So the bilge pump wasn't working.
It was working insufficiently. It was going, and the boat, there's a little vent, I guess, on the underside of the boat that if the bilge floods over a certain level, creates some weird suction thing which starts pulling water into the bilge faster than the bilge pump can pump it out.
That sounds like not the best design.
It is not the best design.
Sounds like my appendix surgery.
Jacob Bilge Pump Appendix Keller. Yeah, so we started off with a party, and we ended by bailing water out of a boat for like 3 hours.
There you go.
Wow.
That's what I've been up to, and now my upper body hurts because I'm weak.
Did your life flash before your eyes, and what did you see?
It did, and I was mostly disappointed. I was like, fuck. Oh, yeah, there's that. Well, I'm just... Fuck it, guys. I'm
Better not
done.
die right now.
Anyway, so that's me. That's my exciting life.
All right, John, what about you? What have you been up to?
Well, I went up to visit you guys while you were camping in the woods.
Why?
Because it was a good time.
Oh, okay, good, cool.
I wasn't able to stay any of the nights, but I was able to go up and spend most of Saturday with you guys.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I saw the photos on the interwebs.
Yeah.
They were spooky campfire photos.
Yeah, Dave was being a creeper for sure.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you went up to the...
Yeah, so went up to the woods, cooked some food for the guys.
It was so good.
I made Salisbury steaks.
Now stop for a second. Erase from your mind TV dinners. Erase from your mind care home special.
I don't know what that is.
John, continue.
Yeah, so this was, the real Salisbury steaks, not the TV dinners, not the care home special.
They don't know what those are. They just erased them from their memory.
Wow.
Makes me
Can't
think of
reference them.
hospitals and retirement homes.
Oh, okay, yeah. But, so I just made that because one of the things I like to do camping is figure out, what kinds of interesting things I can actually cook while out in the woods away from my kitchen.
A culinary challenge, if you will.
A little bit, yeah.
And it was delicious.
Next week's episode of Wasting All the Time, Culinary Challenges by John. You just hear sizzling for an hour.
And then I got to have a weird, maybe 45 minutes of feeling like I'm like just on the edge of being in a Twilight Zone episode on when I was driving home. Because I've never really driven those roads at night like that. It just keeps going, and it's dark, and it all looks the same. And after a little while, you start thinking, have I seen this part before? Did I die? Is this hell? But then I eventually did come to the main road, and got home, and was not, in fact, in hell.
Either that or it's an elaborate hell.
Yeah,
Very mild hell.
I'm not
subtle
totally
hell.
discounting that.
Yeah. I mean, you are spending time with us.
Right, yeah.
Zing. Dave, what do you got?
Well, I went camping.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I forgot to mention it in mine.
I already forgot between John and me, so. You did what?
I went camping with a tent
Oh, wow.
and a sleeping bag.
That's awesome.
And it was in the woods, and it was a lovely, lovely time. No bear sightings,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
thankfully.
That's cool.
And that's about it. So,
No Minecraft?
of course, I was playing Minecraft.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Of course. Let's move it right along.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go fruitwards.
Well, now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, draw the cards.
Certainly. All right. Our first selection is dreaded paintings. So, I'm feeling like if I ever actually finish one of my paintings, then it'll fall short of my dream and of my vision of everything that I'm trying to accomplish. And so I just have a string of unfinished paintings, one after the other. And I just don't know what to do because I can't sell any of them because they're not finished. But
You could try to sell them. I would be okay with putting them in the gallery so we could actually make some money for a change.
you would risk everything.
I don't think I would be risking much. I mean, it's like you kind of have a cool, artisty thing. Like, they're all unfinished. Like, that's your thing.
Guys. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
John's about to get here. Steve. It's not named John. John's his middle name. Steve John is
Steve
coming.
John, yeah.
And you guys remember, he's afraid of clowns. So why are all the paintings in the gallery of clowns?
Well, they're not going to be when they're finished. I always need a clown in there to help me along the way.
He's our biggest investor, and he is terrified of clowns.
Okay, could you make them like
I would have to finish them to get rid of the clown.
a little bit less? Well, what if you gave them like, I don't know, like business suits?
So they're more corporate clowns?
I guess it's a commentary, right?
That sounds a little bit like selling out to me. I don't know if I could do that, because of my artist thing.
What about could you they're NASCAR drivers now. Like they're NASCAR drivers wearing clown makeup.
I'll try on one
Okay.
very quickly.
Could you do it on how about this
Pick
one?
Pick that one?
This one right here.
Okay.
This one is the most terrifying. It's like a perfect it was a perfect silk screen of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and now it's how did you make it a clown again in just 3 strokes?
It was just what it's.
That was the only one that wasn't a clown.
I could try again. I could try to refinish it.
Could you make it like, I don't know, a dragon?
Not this one. I couldn't do this one. A dragon.
Okay, how about make that one a dragon?
That one? Okay. Okay, a dragon. And it's from a clown, and it's going to be a dragon.
Perfect. It's a beautiful dragon. I love that. No, it's a clown again. How did you do that? What?
I don't
What?
know.
Did you see that?
I did. I don't know how he does it.
What?
I'm sorry.
Just.
Oh, shit. Steve John's here.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Steve John.
It is I, Steve, and my middle name is John, as you all know very well.
Yep, that's why we call you Steve John.
That's my name, Steve John. Not just John. That would be ridiculous.
I love the fact you have no surname.
Yes, that would also be ridiculous.
It's very artsy.
Steve John. It's me. Anyway, so I hear you have some excellent paintings for me.
Yeah.
Edwin, you're my agent. You you promised me something excellent.
Well, we have this almost dragon.
Something about this that doesn't sit right with me. It should be a dragon. It's uncomfortable. It's
Right. It's that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to dredge up those feelings of primal dread with regard to the whole dragon motif.
Angst.
You know.
Right. We did a lot of research to make that feeling
does
happen.
this dragon have a red nose?
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's more. How did you?
What are you doing? Is that dragon reminiscent of a circus performer?
Well, see, it's in order to play up the inherent terror of a dragon, because dragons have become kind of passé. He has produced this amalgam of certain primal fears that are with us from childhood, merging together the clown with the dragon. Here you can also see the clown with Dale Earnhardt Jr., who I'm sure a lot of people are scared of him too.
Super scared.
He's a scary guy. I've heard he drives. His cars are so fast. They're so fast.
You should see his Queen Latifah spider. It's terrifying.
Allegedly. That was solid. So fast.
Masterfully handled. Circus performer.
Nice.
My favorite was the painting sound.
Yes.
How did you do that?
Deft brush strokes. Let's try one more.
Mo Ichido.
Oh God!
What?
How about Garish Merfolk? You heard me right. Garish Merfolk.
Okay, Ariel, we got to talk about your seashells.
What about the seashells?
Okay, so you notice how all the rest of us, our seashells match our tails?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You have a green tail. And you've got pink seashells. Do you see how do you see how one of these things is not like the other?
Well, your seashells are pink.
Yes, and I have a pink tail.
Okay.
Yeah, so they match.
Well, Betty has a green tail.
And she has green seashells.
Right, and I have a green tail too.
Yeah, but
And you have pink shells and I have pink shells.
right. But
It matches.
okay, it's about forming a coherent unitary motif. Okay, you can't be like mixing colors like this. It doesn't work.
I don't understand.
It's
Ariel, we're very matchy here, okay? We're not those crazy rainbow trouts, okay?
I'd happen to know what a match is, and it wouldn't work underwater. Sorry. I've been collecting things. Strange things.
this is another thing we got to talk about. Ariel is like the weird like running off on your own to I don't even know, like the shadowy bits of the ocean where like there's the dead things. Why do you go there?
I don't go there.
Well, I didn't know you knew that I went there, but I was exploring.
You're our sister. Of course we know.
Well, look.
That game of hide and seek took like 7 hours.
I didn't know that you didn't go there.
Hubert is still mad at me about that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Should I talk to him?
No, I don't want you talking to him again. It will just upset him.
Okay, but it was his fault last time.
It's his fault that you stabbed him with something called a fork?
Well, I just felt like it was a very feminine tool.
It looks like Dad's trident.
But smaller and silver.
It is, isn't it? It's so cool. It's like a miniature.
Is that what they mean by fun size?
Probably.
Or is that just describing flounder? Sorry, buddy.
I don't know if this has legs.
Or fins.
Tip the veal, try waitress.
And that was not a cymbal crash. That was splashing because they're underwater.
Right.
How do you splash underwater? You need to break surface tension to make a splash.
You just have to create, and then it happens.
Scientist Dave.
Through the magic of Walt Disney's masterpieces.
Which, coincidentally, our scene mirrored
Almost perfectly.
in the fact it was a masterpiece.
You'd think it was a deleted scene.
Disney does a lot of research trips. They went to, Atlantis to
Yeah, that's very important.
for fully understand, and they were pretty garish.
That's right.
So they had to,
There was
they added some pink and green contrast
Yeah,
because it was too much.
There was a lot of debate about whether to draw the dwellings like a penis or not. And they said, look, that's the way it actually is. We can't stray from the source.
And they don't have those, so they didn't understand
Right.
the
Yeah.
phallic nature of the building.
Yeah, some say it was a compensation.
Do merfolk reproduce like fish?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Let's move it with that image in mind. Right along to
3, 4.
Well, every week on the podcast, I choose an improv game and we try to play it. And this week's improv game is called Directorial Styles.
I see what you did there.
I'm very excited.
Because Jacob is very stylish.
So this is one of the ones we don't have a formal write-up for, but the way it's played is that one character is the director. The other characters play a short scene. The director then stops the scene and asks the other players to replay that same scene, but in the style of a different genre.
Okay, what's your order?
Oh, could I just get a medium coffee for John?
A grande coffee? Did you want the
Medium coffee.
Verona or Pike's Place?
Your choice.
No, it's your choice. You're the customer.
I guess Verona
Okay, Verona grande. And for who?
for John.
John. DJOHN. Okay. It'll be right up.
Wait, How do you get a D in John?
Could you guys hurry it up? I got a meeting to get to, and I want some crullers.
So you're holding up the line, sir. It's just John, you said?
No, it's John.
John, like jaw?
Cut. John,
Okay.
I understand your motivation here. You're very complicated. You just want the coffee. Well done. David, a little more. Oh. A little more. Oh, please. Okay? But that was very good. So take it all out. Do it all over. This time, Arnold Schwarzenegger action movie style. Ready and action!
And then what kind of order did you want?
I want.
Commit.
Do it!
I want the coffee. Do it now.
And what size?
The medium.
I'm sorry, you mean grande?
The medium grande.
Shit, so, I'm sorry. It's hard to focus with all this gunfire. Okay, medium. Did you want Verona or did you light mix or the dark?
You choose.
Okay, random. And what's your name?
My name is Arnold.
Arnold? H-A-U-R.
Why is there an H in Arnold?
You said Arnold?
Arnold.
Hey, yo, hurry up. I want some crullers and I got a city to save.
Mr. Arnold, you're holding up the line.
I liked it. My butthole went very tight. Very tight. I felt the fear. Very tight. Now take it all out. I want it as if you were in the Barbie aisle. Lots of voom. Lots of va and lots of voom. Action!
Hi, I see you're looking around. What sort of coffee did you want?
Oh, I was hoping for just a medium coffee.
Now, did you want the Malibu coffee or the Barbie Goes to the Mall coffee?
Oh God. I guess the mall. The mall is fun, right?
I felt all of the masculinity that I have draining from my body.
Perfect.
No, terrible. Do it again. This time, Hong Kong Japanese movie. Ready, go!
What kind of coffee did you want?
I want a medium. The middle path is the one for me.
You are very wise. What size? Oh, you just said.
Yes,
I
the
am
middle
stupid
way.
as a dog. What kind of coffee did you want?
I want.
The finest.
Cutto. See what I did there? I want you guys now. That was very terrible. The worst of all. I felt an Oscar performance in there. I don't like it. Only I win awards on this show. Thank you very much. This is Disney Musical and action!
What kind of coffee did you want today?
Just a medium. Anyway.
Everyone coming in here, ordering mediums. Don't they know the sizes?
Grande.
He learned the sizes just as I was talking about, just as I was dreaming. He learned the sizes.
I'm kind of in a hurry. Could you get my fucking coffee?
Cut. Absolutely wonderful. A small tear came out, which means it was terrible. We must do it again. This time, a horror movie, please. Action!
What kind of coffee? There's only one kind left.
Only one kind of coffee left.
It is brewed with the blood of teenagers.
Oh my God, that sounds wonderful.
It's a dark roast.
Dark roast.
Dark roast.
Cut. That was good.
Nice.
Excellent pulling a Disney music.
Oh, operatic for a second there. I liked it.
I love it. Oh, that was great. All right. Speaking of funky, let's get out of the funk with some funk. Funk.
What?
And we'll do it thusly. Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
twist my withers and score me 14 footballs, because if you don't touch that turkey, it's going to electrocute you all the way from here to the Hollywood Dome and back. I've never touched the Great Barrier Reef with either of my pinkies, but they tell me that you can mail it off for 4 easy payments of $14.99, and if that doesn't get your motor running, then by God, you must not have 3 hearts in your intestines. I'm going to tell you one more thing. Do a push-up a day. If you can't do that, then you might have arms for noodles. Don't put those noodles in a bowl, because Miley Cyrus is going to eat them right up, and she is allergic to gluten. She's probably not, because gluten came from space, more specifically the moon, where they invented it in a small business factory that produces Ford automobiles for the low price of 18-inch worms. You can dig those little suckers out of your skin. They taste just like rutabaga jelly. I've heard it before, and I'll say it again. Don't worship the stars that fall on your head, because those things can sting, but they're really friendly if you rub their bellies just so. Just don't get too close to them, because, man, I've heard them bite, and they sing an E-flat minor, and that key sucks.
All right.
Whew.
There you go.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
I feel wise.
Wiser than before, certainly.
Objectively.
I have the wisest wisdom quotient at this point.
That's on that wisdom index.
I have the wisest wise.
That ever woes.
Yeah.
It's like an 18.
All right.
Well played.
Well, we would like to thank all of our patrons who contribute to help keep
so
this
much.
show going.
We
Thank
love
you
it.
so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
If you are not a patron and you would like to become one, well, we could list all the benefits, but why not find out on a whim by just doing it and finding out after the fact?
There you go.
You can go to patreon.com/timewastepod, just fill in all the information, and then look at what you get.
It's like a present for yourself and also for us. Everybody wins.
This is how you keep life exciting.
Yeah.
Now, if there's any part of this episode that you thought was particularly entertaining, then we would highly encourage you to go to wastingallthetime.com/vote and let us know which bit it was, so that at the end of the year we can put them head to head and find out what was the 10 best bits of the year.
Best, yes.
Speaking of best bits
What?
of the year, Jacob, why don't you tell us once again what your film is called and when and where people can view it?
It is called Super, and a week from now you can find it on our website, which is jimdandyentertainment.com. So jimdandyent.com. You can watch it there, and we can use your views to generate more good quality content, just like my fellows here at Wasting All the Time.
Super duper.
And if you forget that between now and a week from now,
Which is October 12th.
we will post a link, or 12. Back to that.
That's right. We are at TimeWastePod on Twitter. We are at facebook.com/TimeWastePod. And we are elsewhere on the internet. If you just Google it,
Everybody wins.
we will be sharing that when it happens. So, until next time, when we will do this once again,
Yep.
my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And I'm Jacob the guest.
Yay! And we wasted all of the time.
Oodalolly.
Thanks ever so much.
Good night, folks.
Oh, the Dolly's copyrighted by Disney World.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questiones, you can buy your own copy of the Fruitwards card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
Come here, Kraken. Over. Thank you. The Kraken. Kraken, drink responsibly. Kraken, please sponsor us while we drink responsibly.
Tasty
Right.
Kraken.
Jacob, you're in Hollywood. Can you get Kraken to sponsor us?
Yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy.
Most commonly repeated phrase in Hollywood.
Yeah.
It
so
stands out in
tacky,
a...
loud,
negative way.
Yeah.
Kind of like my suit in the last sketch.
Yes,
Yes, exactly.
It is obtrusively bright and showy. Lurid.
Okay, we're going to use an SAT word to explain the SAT word.
Cool. This is a show for smart people. They'll get it.
Yeah, that's right. But there you go. There's lurid.
I didn't realize that lurid was linked to color.
I did not either, actually.
Me either.
Wow.
I usually think of the
This one.
that secondary one
yeah.
for lurid.
How about that? How about...
Oh, wait. Shit. I mean, shit.
You broke it.
I did. Shit. Wait.
Cody.
Take me back to the game.
Oh, there we go.